M&A has been a huge mechanism and very successful mechanism for the tech monopolies. Meta has done 5 acquisitions in 2021, and 100% of them have been Metaverse related. Let's look at these deals. So what has Facebook been buying? So in the past, I've talked about Meta, Facebook, and the other large tech monopolies, Apple, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and Facebook, FAMGA, using M&A as a primary mechanism for growth to really become kind of a platform conglomerate, right? You get very dominant platform business in one area. For Facebook, it was the Facebook social network. For Google, Google search. And then what do? You bolt on complementary platforms that now can share and kind of cross-pollinate those network effects. Google buying YouTube. They were building Google Video, but it wasn't moving as fast. YouTube was kicking their butt. And so they bought YouTube, which has been a phenomenal acquisition for them. And they've done a bunch of other ones too. Or Facebook and buying Instagram or WhatsApp, right? These are amazing acquisitions which have been wildly accretive, have really put the tech monopoly into that platform conglomerate positioning, created tens of billions, if not hundreds of billions of value. It's very hard for companies that are worth tens of billions or hundreds of billions of dollars to start new businesses from scratch. It takes a long time. It's just very difficult to do, particularly inside of any large multi-billion dollar company. It's just very difficult. So enter M&A. And I've talked, the good news in our fight against big tech monopolies is that because of all the scrutiny that large tech monopolies have been coming under, M&A has become much more difficult for them to use. And even if they do use it, it's been much more difficult for those acquisitions to be approved. Look at Facebook, Meta's acquisition of Giphy, small acquisition, $400 million, has come under a litany of scrutiny, both in the US and the UK, and is still now, I think, 2 years later, still not completely done and approved globally. So that's good news, because M&A has been a huge mechanism and very successful mechanism for the tech monopolies. This recent article here in CB Insights talking about Meta's acquisitions and saying, hey, Meta's done 5 acquisitions in 2021, and 100% of them have been Metaverse related. And so I've talked before on the show and on Bloomberg about how really what Zuckerberg would love to do is just go buy Roblox, right? A couple $100 billion and call it a day. You win. You now get the metaverse, right? Roblox has a $60 billion market cap. They could buy this in 2 seconds, not even bat an eye. Microsoft bought Minecraft for $2.5 billion, which seems in retrospect like a great decision for them. That was back in 2014 when Microsoft bought Minecraft. So now much more difficult to pull off these multi-billion, especially tens of billions, or possibly, probably tough to buy Roblox for under 100 billion these days. But anyway, that would be the move. That would be the move. I mean, there's maybe 1 or 2 other smaller players from a Roblox that they could entertain acquiring, but you get my point, right? Instead, let's look at these deals. So what has Facebook been buying? The answer is smaller companies. I would call these companies more like point solutions. They're not the full platform business, right? Like this company, Imagine Optics, within which is a VR AR play. Unity Games, which has, games for the eventual metaverse, right? Like these aren't massive deals. Imagine Optics had raised $20 million before being acquired. Within had $50 million of funding before being acquired. AI.Reverie, a leading provider of synthetic data to train machine learning algorithms. It's related to metaverse type stuff. Had raised $6 million. Right? These are smaller deals. Unity Games raised $5 million. So much smaller deals, giving Facebook key competencies to deliver on the broader metaverse platform vision. But still, no actual lightning rod, no existing platform business that they can just bring their billions of users onto, right? Like what they could do with a Roblox, for example. So these are much different. Facebook still basically needs to go and build this business from scratch, which is why Zuckerberg is personally involved in this, which is why Zuckerberg changed the name of the company. I still really don't like calling it Meta. It's just kind of an annoying name, from Facebook to Meta, which is why he reorged and restructured the whole management team, the whole kind of organizational structure of the company. This is a huge shift and it's super difficult, and basically something that having a founder still at the head of the company that can roll up his sleeve, Zuckerberg, and really try and pull this thing off, you really do need that gargantuan of an effort to put yourself in a position to win, because he can't go just buy this, which is what he would love to do, but he can't, which is good news for bringing more equity, more competition, and not letting the next decade be dominated like the last decade from these big tech platform monopolies. Hi, I'm Alex. Thanks for watching the show. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, but even better, make sure to follow us on Odyssey, follow us on Rumble, and text us 203-646-5159. Text the word Monopoly. You'll be subscribed. You'll get updates about when we're going live, our latest videos, and we'll send you even a little goodie bag. And in the event that we all get banned from big tech, we'll still be connected.